Thank you, Commissioner. His name is Bob Pejman, addresses on the record, and Axon is a great company, and I happen to own the stock. It's on a tear, but this is not about the stock or the company. This is about development. I would tell you that if you put this project on a ballot referendum, it would probably lose by about 80–90% voting against it. And when I look at that recent poll that was put out at about 70% being opposed or something like that, all it takes is a little more education to the public, and that's where it's going to end up. So I think this is one of those projects that really should be put on a referendum. The other thing is that when I look at the apartment pipeline, as of last year, there were 14,000 apartments in the pipeline that were approved but not constructed. When we add the park to it and some of the other ones that have been approved over the past year, numbers closer to 16,000. Now, I know that every staff recommendation and anything that you get on the council or the commission report says recommendation is to approve. And they base that recommendation on traffic study, on water study, but what they're really not doing is they're not putting the impact of those 16,000 apartments into the equation. They are treating it like it's the only game in town. Now, 16,000 apartments equals about 25,000 cars, maybe 30,000 toilets, 30,000 showers. The traffic is going to be horrible when everything gets built. The water usage, what's the solution for that? I don't see any. And finally, when I look at this concept that frequently comes before you, that there is residential housing next to some commercial development. I mean, this to me, what is it, about 1950 units? I mean, this is starting to look like a North Korean model. You know, where there's a little complex, people go to work, then they walk across to their little apartments. Are you kidding me? I mean, you think all these great people that work on Axon are going to live in this small little apartment? They got bigger plans for their lives. They have families, they have girlfriends, they have wives, husbands. This whole thing is absurd. And so what's next? Maybe they should give up their cars and just walk around.